applaud my daughter Ivanka for her work and leadership on this issue. She has been working so very well. Ivanka has been deeply invested in this since long before the campaign began, I can tell you that. And I'm very grateful to her for her work, her efforts, and this proposal, which we're going to be outlining right away. It's going to make a lot of people very, very happy, a lot of moms very happy. I want to also take a moment to recognize Congresswoman Kathy McMorris Rogers, the chairwoman of the House Republican Conference, and a mother of 3 small children, who's been such a leader and worked so hard with us. So, Kathy, we want to thank you very much. We're joined tonight by some amazing members of Congress in our audience. Congresswomen Blackburn, Loomis, Black, Archer, and Elmers. Come on up here. Come on, they work so hard. Come on up.
Blackburn, and I'm from the great state of Tennessee. And I want to say thank you to all of you for the warm reception that you have given to us. And I want to say a special thank you to Mr. Trump. Focusing on the issues that affect working women is something that is vitally important to each of us standing on this stage. We come from a variety of backgrounds. We have a nurse. We have farmers, we have ranchers, we have teachers, we have small business owners and entrepreneurs. That's the skill set that we bring to Congress and the experience that we draw from. And we know that each of you are much like us. Those are the experiences that you have. We know that there are issues when it comes to child care, when it comes to dealing with the workplace. And just as Ivanka said so perfectly, this is a family issue. We know men always want more money. What do women want? More time. And we are thrilled to finally have a President of the United States who is going to put the focus on working with women to make certain that you can achieve your American dream. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much. And Mayor Giuliani, please stand up. The nation's mayor, oh, he's done a good job. So our campaign is about ideas. We're about solutions to big, big problems. Problems that have gone on forever. I've traveled all over the country in recent weeks offering detailed plans to make life better for you and for your family. So important to me. I've outlined detailed proposals for providing school choice. You have to do that. Reforming our tax and regulatory code, lifting restrictions on American energy, rebuilding our military, changing our foreign policy, fixing our immigration, so important, and keeping our country safe. Right now, our politicians have locked our country into endless fights about small and petty things. I'm asking the nation to lift our sights and to imagine what we can accomplish if we work together, trust each other, and put the needs of our citizens first for a change. We must break our ties with the failed and bitter politics and policies of the past and pursue a future where every American is honored, and I mean really honored and respected. We have to reject the arrogance of Washington, D.C. that looks down on everyday, hard-working people, and that's what's happening. Too often, those who have power have disdain for the views, beliefs, and attitudes of those who don't have any political power. Those in leadership must put themselves in the shoes of the laid-off factory worker, the family worried about security, or the mom struggling to afford child care. Child care is such a big problem. We're going to solve that problem. That means we need working mothers to be fairly compensated for their work and have access to affordable, quality child care for their kids. We want higher pay, better wages, and a growing economy for everyone. These solutions must update laws passed more than a half a century ago when most women were still not in the labor force. Most of them weren't even close. Today, nearly 2 in 3 mothers with young children have jobs. For many families in our country, child care is now the single largest expense. Who would think that? Even more so than housing. Yet very little meaningful policy work has been done in this area, and my opponent has no child care plan. She never will, and if it ever evolves into a plan, it'll never get done anyway. All talk, no action. Many Americans are just one crisis away from disaster. A sick kid, a lost job, a damaged home. There is no financial security in our country, especially anymore. But that will change under our pro-family, well, you just take a look. It's pro-family, it's pro-child, it's pro-worker. These are the people we have to take care of, and this is what I'm going to be outlining tonight. Before going any further, I want everyone watching on TV, and there are a lot of people, right now, to go to donaldjtrump.com to read the full plan in great detail. The first part of my child care plan allows for every parent or family in America, including adoptive parents and foster parent guardians, to deduct their child care expenses from their income taxes. I see the women who I just met in the front row are very happy about that. They will fully be able to deduct the average cost of child care for their state from birth through the age of 13. Because of the way the benefit is capped and structured, our plan will bring relief to working and middle-class families. The deduction also applies to elder care, capped at $5,000 deduction per year, $5,000 deduction. Importantly, our policy also supports mothers who choose to stay at home and honors and recognizes their incredible contributions to their families and to our society. Families with a stay-at-home parent will be able to fully deduct the average cost of child care from their taxes. Wow. Wow. The congresswomen like to hear wow. Makes your life a lot easier, right? For low-income individuals who have no net income tax liability, we will offer an expanded Earned Income Tax Credit, that's EITC, in the form of a child care rebate. Working parents can get an expanded EITC benefit that equals up to half of their total payroll tax, a major relief for low-income parents. Low-income parents have it tougher than anybody. This translates to as much as an extra $1,200 in EITC benefits for working families. Next, our plan allows every parent in America to open up a dependent care savings account. Families can contribute up to $2,000 a year to these accounts, completely tax-free. She's very happy about this. Ivanka's very happy about this. Crucially, unlike the flexible spending accounts that exist today, these accounts will be available to all Americans. You won't have to depend on your employer to provide them. Immediate family and employers, and this is like right away, can also contribute to a dependent account, each of which is designed and designated for a specific child, including an unborn child. The money that is put into these accounts can also be spent not only on child care, but also child enrichment activities. Let's see. We'll start with that child. That will be our first child. That's cute. Additionally, the funds in these accounts do not expire at the end of the year. They don't revert to employers or to the Treasury. Instead, the funds roll over so that while only $2,000 can be contributed each year, unspent sums can accumulate and create substantial savings, tremendous savings, actually. These savings can be used by parents to help give their kids school choice and will thus contribute to the school choice reforms I outlined last week. A lot of good outlines last week on schools, and really popular, I will tell you. The funds will remain in the account until the age of 18. Whatever still remains at that time can be used to help offset the cost of higher education for your child. For low-income individuals, the federal government will provide matching funds. If parents contribute $1,000, the federal government will provide a $500 match. To help low-income families reach these targets and save money, we will put a box on federal income tax forms, allowing these parents to have their Earned Income Tax Credit funds directly deposited into their dependent care savings accounts. Pretty simple. These dependent care savings accounts can also be set up to provide care for elderly dependents. Our plan also includes much-needed regulatory reform to incentivize private sector solutions. The new funds offered by our plan will create a new market for innovative child care solutions. But to make sure these solutions are available, especially in low-income and rural communities, we must reduce regulations that favor large institutional care facilities. You know what I'm talking about. Full special interests got them there. We will allow the states to make the decisions that are right for them. In this era of sharing economy, we want parents to be able